Hey guys, so Bernard C here from the MLM Engineers. So I apologize here regarding the delay of this publication episode. It's because I went off for vacation, and up I got sick after coming back, and so it takes some time to recover for myself. So I'm still not fully recovered, so I expect my voice to go a bit low, or maybe not the usual voice that I do for the other episodes. Yeah, so for today, I actually want to share with you how to make MLM your best near passive income source. Yeah, so the term MLM, let's start with the history of MLM. So MLM has become a common and well-known business model that everyone heard since its introduction in the early 1930s. But due to the appearance of multiple illegal pyramid schemes over time, that somewhat work similar to those legal MLM businesses. So mainly in the public, you receive a lot of negative reviews that MLM is actually bad, or somehow it was actually mixed with pyramid schemes. Yeah. So if you just want to know network marketing in general, or whether it's a good fit for you, I actually already published an episode called The Truth About Network Marketing. You can actually search them in my channel and to see whether MLM will be a good fit for you. Otherwise, please do something else that you are comfortable with to actually make your own passive income online. All right. Yeah. So here this episode, I will mainly talk about how to make your MLM your best near passive income source. Why I say near passive income is because you cannot just totally leave MLM alone. So sometimes once in a while you still got to come back and just to monitor how things are going as you actually progress along. So even though you have a big network marketing team that actually can work together with you, but you still need to come back once in a while just to monitor everything is fine, and who knows, your team may have new problems that you may need to help them to solve. And most importantly, build personal relationship, especially with the new downlines that your team recruits. You got to help them to succeed so you can also succeed. For those who are interested in network marketing but somehow do not know which company to pick, or do not have a company to start off, I highly recommend you to read this episode and read this publication in my blog, or to actually check my podcast right here, the episode on how to choose the right network marketing for you before you start looking for a company to begin with. All right. Okay, without further ado, let's go straight into the point. Okay, so first of all, you heard it right. It is possible to earn a lot in MLM. That's why I said it is one of the best near passive income source that you can ever get. Yeah, so I heard many stories about people losing a lot of money at MLM. Well, this is a common thing that I guess almost all of us actually heard when it comes to MLM, like people losing a lot of money at MLM. So I actually don't say that those stories aren't true. They are actually true stories where people lose a lot of money, but this usually happens if the company implement hidden charges such as monthly membership fees, or you're forced to buy products to maintain membership status and so on. Yeah, unless you're informed in advance before you join. If that's the case, then basically, well, you are entirely responsible for what's about to happen when you join MLM. Yeah. Furthermore, there are some who unfortunately join pyramid schemes. That was sad, and also with the hope to make quick money through recruiting and end up getting scammed. So these are some of the common stories that you heard from maybe your peers or somewhere else in the internet that actually share about their bad experience in MLM. So my message to you is that please do take note that the biggest difference between pyramid schemes and legal MLM is that legal MLM companies, they provide legitimate products that provides customer very high value in exchange with cash invested from the customers. Whereas pyramid schemes do not do that and actually heavily focus on recruiting new members. So you have to take note whether what the focus of that company that you are trying to do MLM with actually focuses on. If it focuses on heavily recruiting new members, then you better be careful that there are high chances that that company could be an illegal pyramid scheme. So better stay out from these companies, alright? Yeah. So I often observe that most people who join MLM, right, either become more busy just to maintain it, or do not earn enough to replace their 9 to 5, which is kind of common in the world nowadays. Yeah, you may also, not to say you may, you tend to hear most of the the common message, sales message actually spread from MLM companies is like, build a network marketing business until it can replace your full-time 9 to 5 job. So it is actually a commonly used quote in all MLM marketing, especially when the agents trying to find you and actually make it so nice that it has the ability to replace your full-time job. So unfortunately, many people could not achieve that because the strategies that were taught inside network marketing is outdated. It works in the 70s and 80s, but nowadays consumers are getting smarter, so they have more choices to choose from and to choose what fits better for them. And what I meant by outdated strategy is the typical hard selling strategy that was used and is commonly targeted to the marketer's friends and families. So it involves consistent persuasion to them on purchasing MLM products, and this can be irritating to them since they are forced to purchase something that they do not need. And it doesn't stop there. It tends to happen over and over again after a certain period of time. And as a consumer of MLM products, you'll probably feel that why I have to buy this from time to time again. It's like it feels that the agent does not care for the consumers enough, and the consumer indirectly they will feel irritated about it because they do not see the value why they should buy the products consistently, especially when they are forced to buy the products from their friends. Yeah, so I mentioned how to make it. I mentioned about MLM business as a best near passive income. So probably you may be thinking, okay, so how should I make my MLM business near passive and also profitable? Yeah, so there are only two terms that all network marketers should know to build their business model successfully, and that the two words are leverage and automation. So leverage is where you have a team, usually your downlines, that does things together with you, multiplying the results you gain compared to doing this business alone, which is true. You need a team to actually accelerate things up and also delegate the tasks with. If not, you either get overworked with all the repetitive tasks, and you may eventually lose the spirit to actually, or motivation to continue maintaining your business. So that's why you need a team. Yeah, so automation is where you use programs or tools to replace daily repetitive tasks so that you only focus on what matters in your MLM business. That is actually great because all repetitive tasks, it can be something like maybe send emails or constantly build relationship with your customers over time. Maybe you can use automation tools to actually help you out. Yeah, so these tools can effectively save you a lot of time. So when the tools actually do the job for you, you can focus your energy and time on something else more important, such as creating massive value for your customers. Yeah, so first of all, when you're just getting started, of course you won't have a reliable downline team yet. You need to find the right people that actually works with you efficiently and effectively, and also be compatible with your working style and so on, and also even the core values and culture that you actually set. Yeah, so therefore, instead of attempting to look for prospect or for the right people to join your downline or maybe to buy your products, try to focus on how you can help them grow themselves first. Why? People always think for themselves first before thinking about others. Hence, prioritizing their own benefits before yours can actually help you increase the closing rate of your sales and also quickly find the right people that actually wants to join your downline. With that being said, you also need to focus on automation. But in fact, automation should be done first before you try to find the right people, because with automation, the system can indirectly help you filter out the market and actually bring you the right people for you to talk to, so you can also save a lot of time in advance. Yeah. So you can eliminate all the trivial tasks and also focusing on delivering actual value to the market. So that is actually what you're aiming for in MLM. Yeah, so what kind of automation aspects can you create or focus on in MLM? Okay, so there are a few sections that you got to focus on, of course, when you're just getting started. Well, we'll list down a few elements that you need and to take note according to priority. So the first thing that you must build is your publication platform. Why? Your online presence and branding is very important. Without that, people do not know you, and it is difficult for you to approach people, because when they do not know you, they find it very difficult to trust you. So having a publication platform where you can actually share information and build relationship with people, it is easier for people to trust you, and who knows, they might volunteer themselves to join you as your downline. Yeah, so the second thing will be the auto recruiting system. So this auto recruiting system, it helps you to identify the right people to talk to, and even recruit as your downline from the target audience you gathered. So auto recruiting system can be something like an application form where your prospects are supposed to fill in, so you can understand them ahead of time and eventually get on a call with you through like maybe conduct an interview either through a phone call or maybe through meeting, depending on where the prospect and you is and how convenient both of you are. Yeah, so from there you can actually auto recruit, because the system actually brings the best people for you, so that you can have a better time talking to them and eventually closing them easily. Yeah, so for the third one will be the team onboarding system. So great, you start have people joining as your downline, but you will need a system to actually train them, so that you do not need to repeat the same training again and again in real life. Yeah, with an onboarding system, you can actually record videos of yourself actually training them. So each time a new recruit actually joins your team, they can actually access the system and learn by themselves with you actually teaching them via videos. So that is actually more convenient compared to you meeting each new member every time a new member signs up. So that actually wastes a lot of time from you, and this is also considered a repetitive task. So what they should do, the new members that they just joined, they should know how to grow themselves, and as you, the upline, you will have an onboarding system that actually teach them how to grow themselves, so they can actually get a quick head start without you being there. Yeah, so for the fourth one will be the customer service platform. This one is need not to say, support channels are a must, because it is where your customers can contact you directly, and also for you to build relationships with them. Let's say when they face a problem, or maybe when your downline has questions to ask, using an effective support channel can actually improves the efficiency of communication between you and your team. And also it is way more organized to have all the inquiries in one place. So in future, if you found out that there are many common inquiries that your downlines tend to ask, you can even create something like a self-help guide, so that the same question will not be asked again. And the only questions they will receive will be all the different questions, or maybe the new questions that your team may face. So wouldn't that be awesome? You only focus on the important things that you will need to focus your time and energy from. So these four are the basics that you should have when you build your network marketing business, especially when you're doing it online, which I highly recommend you to do it online instead of offline. So offline, maybe you can do it once in a while. You can have a big meeting, well, once in a month, or maybe once in every 2 months, depending on the situation. It can be something like important company updates, or maybe a networking session that actually improve the bond between your team members. Yeah, so this system can effectively save you a lot of time, and it actually can focus on creating valuable content and also great offers for your network marketing business. So once you leave this automation system, once they are set up, you can focus on leveraging part of your business, where you start delegating some of the tasks to your downlines, and you help them grow. Let's say some of your downlines can be your assistant in actually maintaining maybe the support channels, or try to monitor the performance of your system, and also help you to maintain it if there's any improvement required. So you can further enhance this system by introducing new cultures, or maybe new systems that actually help the team to scale your network marketing business to the next level. So in conclusion, I hope that you have learned a lot on how to actually make your MLM network marketing business your best near passive income source. This is some of the general information that I'm able to share with you. Of course, I will share more of the strategies and also info to you in my upcoming episodes. Yeah, so this is what I will share with you today. Yeah, so we can conclude that there is a potential for MLM and network marketing to become a great long-term asset and become your your near passive income source. Just the requirement is that it will take some time to build up, which is true, because you will need time to build your influence and also branding, just like a normal business that everyone's familiar with. So make sure you treat your MLM or network marketing as a proper business, so you have the correct discipline and also habits that you can make it grow and make it work for you. So before you go, please do not forget to check out my other publications that are listed in the description below. And also I will be releasing a free training video series specifically for network marketers and MLMers to show how to build and recruit your own elite marketing team and to sell your products without bugging your friends and family, which is about what I shared with this with you today in this episode, but in more detail. So if you want to be the first to get my video series, well, please leave a comment below in this podcast, and you can email me through the email address which I've written in the description below. And till then, take care.